Trade selection is only a small component of successful, profitable trading. Stay tuned, traders. We're going to talk about that next. G'day, traders. Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. I just had the dogs out for a walk in beautiful Perry Lakes Park, a great spot here. Today we're talking about trade selection is only a small part of the being a consistently profitable trader. Obviously you need some kind of edge in the market, and as you can Google trading strategies and there's hundreds, if not more. Just simple price action, support, resistance, moving averages. People use indicators, algorithms, expert advisors, all those different things, and they probably all work at different times during different market conditions. But the real success, one of the things, the big emphasis, I've received a huge amount of emails over the last 3-4 weeks wanting more, chart type structure videos. The one thing to understand about the market, I suppose, is that you need an approach that you can reproduce on a daily basis. But as the market is trading, it's evolving, and so to think that you're going to have a simple cookie cutter approach to trading every day, that's where you can get into trouble. But the real issues for most traders lie in the ability to perform in the live screen, perform even if it's end-of-day trading, position trading, swing trading. It's the performance issues as to why most retail traders fail. The big emphasis, we spend a lot of time building our playbook. We talk about getting the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. And if you haven't done so, go to my homepage, download it. It's an audio file. The purpose of that is for you to focus on little incremental steps in multiple areas so that you're moving forward, not just reproducing the same things every day over and over and hoping for a different result. So, there's nothing new under the sun. People are convinced that the markets are different now than they were 100 years ago because of computers and everything else. You can find charts from 100 years ago and they don't look any different than the charts that we pull up today on our screens. So again, if we know there's simple methods out there that work, why do most retail traders fail? Retail traders do all the wrong things most of the time. We don't have a simple plan. We try to trade multiple strategies. We don't have tight risk management rules. We over leverage. We move our stops. We average into losing trades. We hold on to losers and we cut our winners. We trade too much. We miss out on the big moves because we've been beat up. Like we talked about this a few videos ago, amateurs open, professionals close. And as the market trades over the week, you'll notice the ranges tend to expand, often an expansion of Monday's range. But often there's a lot of to and fro, back and forth. And that's designed to catch traders into trends that will exhaust at some point as they build up, possibly are building up bigger positions. Sometimes they are big trends that continue that are strong markets. But again, the performance related issues are where most people come unstuck. And every time you take a trade, you can learn from that. Even if you've had a fantastic trade, there's probably other ways to maybe pyramid into a winning trade. How to maybe squeeze the maximum amount out of that winner, knowing when to really go in with size, knowing when perhaps to reduce your risk, but to still take the trade. Little things. And again, it's a never-ending journey. That's what there's a double-edged sword there. It's an unlimited opportunity to create abundance in your life. But at the same time, you have to manage the risks that are associated with that. I had a gentleman message me saying that all trading is high risk. You don't understand what risk is if you're thinking like that. You control your risk. There's always opportunities for you to take risk where your reward on that risk is at least 4 or 5 times greater than your risk. If you put your money in the bank, there's virtually no risk, which is why there's virtually no return. The greater the opportunity, the greater the risk, but there are ways for you to still mitigate the losses, the potential losses that are associated with that trade. That is the purpose of trading, is for you to hopefully extract a greater return on your capital than what you're going to get parked somewhere else. But you have to develop the skills for that. If you think it's too high risk, that means you don't know what you're doing, and then you shouldn't be trading then. That's the bottom line. You shouldn't even be looking at trading if you don't understand that. You should be trading on a demo account, but you shouldn't even be trading on a demo account unless you got a trading plan, an approach that you can show has some sort of expectancy, positive expectancy. Otherwise, at some point, you'll blow up your trading account. And I know that firsthand because I've blown up trading accounts. But, again, we search for the holy grail of entries and exits. You can Google it. And I don't know, there's probably 90 million searches on Forex trading strategies or any trading strategies. But again, you could have the playbook and still not be able to execute that and take a winning system and lose money. So focus on all the little incremental steps. In the 7-step daily return, we talk about daily routine. We talk about accelerating your learning. Mike Bellafiore, building your playbook, breaking it down into the smallest little pieces, identifying the levels, looking at market structure. I talk about, I'm a big fan of opening range, the daily range of the week. Every week I can go back for months and months and years and see the same things. Monday, Tuesday, 80% of the time is high or low for the week, or a buying level or a selling level for the week. What does that tell me? That tells me that when I can correlate that with the other price action that's on the chart in terms of previous selling and buying levels, I may be able to identify an area where I can predefine my risk, that I have a high possibility trade to move in a measured move, maybe 5 or 10 to 1. Those are the trade setups that I like to look for. That's what I do. So, there's a level there. Often it's a level, and there's multiple entries on that level where I can still predefine my risk at the same level. 18 pips, 17 pips. It's the same. I could put a limit order in. That's what I try to do, is put limit orders in and hit that price once my trade criteria has been met. So, but those are the things that, it's going to boil down to performance. Can you handle sitting there even when the market's not going against you? Do you know when to move your stop? Do you have a way to trap profits that will hopefully allow you to extract the most out of a move, or a good chunk of that move? Like Peter Brandt talks about, just using some simple things, how he's not concerned about calling the top or the bottom, but if he can get 30% in the middle, that's a pretty good chunk on a big market move, which is why he uses weekly charts. So focus on what's going to give you the least amount of stress, the biggest bang for your buck, the tightest risk management, the best way that works with your lifestyle, your time of day, where, your access to the screen, all the little things. Make trading work for you. It's not so much in the entry and exit at all. That's only a small component. It's going to boil down to performance, execution, implementation and execution. How well can you perform? So hopefully you got some value out of today's video, traders. It's Monday. Markets are already moving. We had some huge moves last week. I can almost guarantee you we'll have some big moves in some pairs this week. Hopefully we can all capture a piece of that. Have a great trading week. Stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.
Hi traders, it's Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at stacyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, The 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined and may the markets go with you.